I'm Greg Godwin. I'm an audit partner at Moore Stephens, Australia. I'm responsible for a team of 30 auditors, and outside of the office, I enjoy playing golf and running marathons. Moore Stephens had grown from two separate firms to become one merged firm in 2015, and we were getting used to a much bigger partner group. So we'd moved from a group of 6 partners to a group of 12 to 15 partners. And obviously, not knowing each other, our levels of trust and accountability were not quite at the level that we wanted them to be at. And once we started working with Sharon, she was able to help us to get to know each other, put some things in place which helped us to raise the level of accountability, and by getting to share stories about our childhood and other things that impact us, it really helped us to get to know each other a lot better. Not possibly having the confidence to stand up and say, I think things should be done like this or like that, you tended to go a little bit more into your shell and sort of just accept that things were the way they were. And that's probably not a good place to be, because you become a little bit complacent, and then as time goes on, you notice the results of your business being impacted, but you're not quite sure why. And so really just hearing from others what my strengths were. Also, I tend to judge myself quite harshly. And so I was expecting, when we were asked to share what we thought the weaknesses of each other were, we were sort of expecting a whole barrage of things. And it was really quite refreshing to hear that your weaknesses aren't actually as bad as what you think they are, and you've actually got quite a few strengths that your peers see in you, and that just sort of encourages you to push on and develop your strengths further, and to communicate more with your team and your peers. We have over a number of years had a chief executive in our firm who has directed discussions and so on, and I guess we were trying in-house to make the merger work, and it has been working quite successfully. But yeah, it was very much trying to get a different result by doing the same thing. I take, it was a good move, and I think we all agreed on getting somebody from external in, and Sharon was the first person that we got in, and the results I think speak for themselves. Look, Sharon gives a lot of chocolates out, and that's just fantastic. I would tell them that you get a solution that is targeted to your circumstances, your business circumstances. Prior to the first workshop that Sharon ran for us, she got in touch with a couple of us leaders in the firm and asked us, and actually came and spent some time with us talking about what our needs were, what our problems were, and that type of thing. And that really meant that initially the survey that she put out to our staff was targeted at the right level, asking the right questions, and it also meant that the content of the training courses was targeted specifically to our firm. It wasn't a boilerplate presentation or course that had just been bought off the shelf. It was really Sharon taking all of her knowledge and applying it to what would be best for our firm. I think just personally, there was a fair bit of personal growth through the courses that Sharon ran for us. So she gave us some real practical tips and homework to do to help us to become more efficient, to become better leaders, to be better communicators. And I'd certainly note that the quality of our meetings following suggestions by Sharon has improved, and the communication in our team has also improved significantly. So that's a very worthwhile course to do. The chocolates.
Didn't need to get a step back down for that one, did I?